Hello friends, in this video we shall discuss one of the most entertaining stories by O. Henry, The Cop and the Anthem. Before we go to the discussion of the summary of the story, let us see who O. Henry was. We all know him by his pen name O. Henry. However, his real name was William Sidney Porter. He is one of the most celebrated American short story writers. We have his stories with a twist at the end. Throughout the stories, we find an element of surprise, element of suspense, but at the end, the revelation gives a twist to the entire narration, and that makes the story entertaining. Some of his famous stories are The Gift of the Magi, which most of you might have read, The Last Leaf, based on which we also have a Bollywood movie, Lutera, The Open Window, which is read throughout the world even till date, and The Cop and the Anthem. The Cop and the Anthem is an ironic story. So, what is irony? Irony of life hits us when we least expect it. Irony, in simple terms, friends, means we expect one thing and we get opposite of it in real life. Many of the times it happens that we want something strongly. We chase it, we run after it, but we become unsuccessful in getting it, attaining it. However, when we don't want the same thing, the thing comes to us naturally. आप जब किसी चीज़ के पीछे भागते हो और आपको नहीं मिलती है तो आपको बुरा लगता है, लेकिन जब आपको वो चीज़ चाहिए ही नहीं होती है तो वो एकदम से आपके सामने आ जाती है. So this is what is irony of life. You expect something that does not come to you, you give it up, and the same thing comes back to you. So in this story, the main character Soapy is running after his dream. Finally, when he decides not to chase the dream, something else occurs. So what is that? Let us see in the summary of the entire story. The characters which are going to be there in the story: Soapy, the protagonist, that is main character of the story. There are 6 policemen at 6 different events. There are waiters of the restaurants. There is an umbrella man. There is a lady. There is an organist, an instrumentalist who plays the organ. आप पिक्चर में इमेज में देख सकते हो. Organ is the instrument played by an organist. There is a judge also at the end of the story. So let's see the gist of the entire story, The Cop and the Anthem. Cop, of course, we do understand, a policeman. What is the reference? What is the significance of the anthem? That we will come to know at the end of the story. Let me tell you, students, we are not going to go word by word, line by line of the story. We will only discuss the outline of it. There are different events where Soapy behaves in a certain manner. However, as he reaches the end of the story, there is some revelation, transformation. So, this is a story of a young man, Soapy, and his effort to chase his Winter Island. Now, Winter Island in this entire story means prison. So, Soapy is a young man without any job, without any home, and with nothing with him to eat. So, in such manner, he wishes to be imprisoned. Why? Because there he would get shelter, there he would get warmth, and he would get food twice. So, very simple method of Soapy is to go to the prison by doing some crime. This is very ironical because in such situation, a youngster would obviously search for a job or would take help of family members or relatives or friends. लेकिन यहाँ पे सोपी के पास कोई नहीं है, सोपी अकेला है और वो उसके पास जॉब नहीं है, खाने के लिए कुछ नहीं है, इसलिए वो जेल जाना चाहता है ताकि उसको खाना भी मिले और रहने की जगह भी. Now his plan is to search for such crime where he would commit the crime, the policeman would find it out, or at least people would take him to the policeman and then he would go to jail. So, what he does? First of all, he goes to a restaurant. His plan is to eat handsomely over there, order some expensive dishes, and then declare that I don't have money. That is his plan. So, obviously, if someone does this kind of thing, the owner would immediately call the cop, call the police, and then he would finally go to the jail. But as he enters a restaurant, the owner of the restaurant, who is sitting there at the entrance itself, looks at his shoes, which are not in a good condition, looks at his poor condition of the clothes, and immediately sends him out of the restaurant. So, the very first attempt of Soapy fails because he is unable to even enter the restaurant. He becomes frustrated, comes out, is standing there on the road, and looks at a showroom where the glass could be found. Then he decides to throw stones at the showroom because a policeman is standing there. So he throws pebbles, the glass comes out, and then Soapy deliberately stands there itself. The policeman comes running and he asks Soapy as to who has done that. Soapy says, I have done it. I myself have done it. Now you can catch hold of me, take me to the prison. Soapy thinks that the policeman would easily catch hold of him. But the policeman says, I cannot trust this kind of statement. Because generally, friends, what happens if a person commits a crime, the person would definitely not wait there when a policeman would come. And no one can tell that I have committed a crime, now you catch hold of me and take me to the prison. सोपी को खुद को जेल जाना था, इसलिए वो खुद बोल रहा था मैंने कांच तोड़ा है तो आप मुझे पकड़िए. बट ironically the policeman says no, you cannot be the person, and suddenly he looks at someone who is running. That person is actually catching a car, but the policeman thinks that he is the same person who might have done that, so he runs after that running man. Soapy again fails in his attempt to go to the jail. Then his third attempt, again he goes to another restaurant. Here he gets easy access. He enters the restaurant and orders some food. After eating that properly, he tells the waiter, I don't have money, I cannot pay the bill. Now you please go and catch the police and tell the police I am the person who is unable to pay the bill. Let's see what happens. The waiter there, who seems to be the chief one, he says no police for people like you. Rather surprisingly, he catches hold of him by his collar and Soapy is thrown out of the restaurant on the road itself. Soapy is surprised, is shocked because his third attempt consecutively has failed. He starts getting frustrated. His Winter Island seems to be an impossible fact for him. So he starts yelling at each and every person who is going there by the road. He feels that perhaps people will look at his such behavior and they would call a police, they would complain against him, but nothing happens. People just look at him, feel that he is a mad person, an insane person, and ignore him. Now Soapy reaches at a place where a man is standing with a silk umbrella. Now Soapy decides to steal that. His fifth attempt is to steal an umbrella and run away from the place so that the person, the owner of the umbrella, would run after him, would catch hold of him, and would immediately take him to the prison. The man looks at Soapy, who is running away with the umbrella. He also follows him And then he says, the umbrella. Soapy says, yes, the umbrella is mine. And suddenly, the man who had that silk umbrella says, is it yours? Are you sure? Maybe. This must be yours. The man does not complain. The man does not fight. The man does not argue. The man does not call any police. That does mean the man also might have stolen it from somebody else. So he says, I found the umbrella somewhere and I took that. So if it is yours, you can definitely take. Ultimately, Soapy is without any policeman, without any achievable dream within his sight, and now he is completely angry, agitated, and frustrated. With the same mood, he decides to reach to his place where he spends his night. As he is approaching the place, he listens to some anthem being played. Anthem here does not mean national anthem. It means religious hymns, songs. So he listens to that serene, divine music, and suddenly there is some change in his entire thought process. He gets attracted to the voice. The music, the voice, the songs are being played in the church where there is serenity, calmness. So slowly Soapy goes there and he starts listening to it. That takes him back to his old days when he had family members, when he had friends, when his youthful life was full of happiness and satisfaction. That reminds him how foolish he had been throughout his life in these past few years, where he absolutely wasted his life and his skills. So he decides that now in the future I will be a better person. I will be a positive person. I will leave all these bad habits. I will be a good man. I will start job so that I will get a home. I will get something to it and I will be a respectable person. So from a vagabond, he now gets transformed into a person with moral values and a proper decision to work. But as he is thinking about all these positivities, there is a tap at his back. पीछे से कोई आके उसको टैप करता है. When he looks at it, it is not, no one else but a policeman. The policeman says, you were here near the church with this secretive behavior of yours. That does mean you had some ill things in your mind. You must be a thief. शायद आप कोई गलत तरीके से यहाँ पे आ गए हैं. And then the police catches Soapy when Soapy does not expect it. When finally he decides that prison is not for him, he goes to the prison because the judge announces that he would be in prison. So the ironical end tells us how life has different things in store for us. We expect one thing and we get something else. And perhaps that's the beauty of human life. The significance of title The Cop and the Anthem. Now why only the policeman and the anthem? Because what Soapy chased throughout the story is nothing but the cop. So cop means some order, some discipline in life. And anthem means divinity. So discipline and divinity are the two aspects of human life. The central theme of the entire story is the meaning of freedom. You know, we all are free. We have freedom. But hardly we do understand the significance of it and we do not value the freedom. There is also another theme, role of class. So just because Soapy did not maintain the class he came from, he had to suffer a lot. And irony, as it is already mentioned, is the inevitable part of the entire story, which tells us the beauty of human life. Now, my friends, here are some assignments for you. The first kind of activity generally appears in the examination as well, and we fail to understand what is expected. Look at it, pick out the correct statements from the following. When it is mentioned, we are supposed to read all the statements and select only those which are related to the story. So whatever is the summary or the gist of the story, pick out only those statements. जो स्टोरी के बारे में है वही दो स्टेटमेंट्स आपको सिर्फ यहाँ से पिक करके एज इट इज़ आपके आंसर में लिखना है. If you find that 1 and 3 are related to it, you are supposed to write only those statements. Do not write all of them and go on explaining it. You are supposed to only pick out from that. And the next thing which is given, write Soapy's feelings of about 5 to 6 lines when he would actually reach the prison. So after reaching the prison, when he did not want it, how he would feel, you have to imagine and write 5 to 6 lines on the same. Keep that in your assignment notebook. I hope you might have done that already based on the earlier chapters that we have studied. So keep that ready with you. As and when you meet your subject teacher, you can show it to them. So before we conclude, keep these things in mind. Understand the real value of life. Trust yourself. Every moment, every decision is precious. Take it wisely. And the most important thing, respect your freedom. So I hope you might have enjoyed the story. If you find this story interesting, I would appeal you all to read other stories written by O. Henry. You would enjoy them as well. Thank you so much.